God did not allow some creatures to enter Noah's ark, such as fish and some sea creatures. Delving into the enigmatic narrative of Noah's ark reveals a lesser explored facet concerning the exclusion of the Nephilim. The biblical account portrays the ark as a sanctuary amidst the cataclysmic flood, safeguarding Noah, his family, and a diverse array of animals. However, amidst this tale of salvation lies a mysterious omission: the deliberate absence of the Nephilim, a race of cryptic and forbidden beings, from this crucial arc of preservation. The enigma surrounding the Nephilim stems from their origin, depicted in Genesis 6:1-4, where they are described as the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. Their existence represents a divergence from the natural order, leading to divine disapproval and eventual eradication through the flood. Their exclusion from the ark signifies a deliberate act of divine judgment, underscoring the severity of their transgressions against the established order. This omission echoes throughout biblical lore, shaping theological interpretations and igniting speculation about the Nephilim's ultimate fate. Thus, the exclusion of the Nephilim from Noah's ark not only underscores the severity of their deviation, but also prompts deeper reflection on the intricacies of divine justice and humanity's moral responsibility. The Nephilim were ancient beings whose presence loomed over the earth like a dark omen. Their very existence seemed intertwined with chaos and malevolence, as wherever they treaded, they left a trail of corruption and violence in their wake. Their power and influence over humanity struck fear into the hearts of many, for it seemed as though their dominion posed a significant threat to the very essence of God's creation, casting a foreboding shadow over the future of mankind. In biblical and mythological lore, the Nephilim are often depicted as giants or demigods, offspring of the union between angels and mortal women. Their existence represented a blurring of the boundaries between the divine and the earthly realms, creating a sense of unease and uncertainty among those who encountered them. Their actions and deeds were shrouded in mystery and dread, their motives incomprehensible to mortal minds. The fear of the Nephilim spread far and wide, serving as a cautionary tale of the dangers of unchecked power and the consequences of straying from the path of righteousness. God, witnessing the pervasive moral decay and corruption that had engulfed humanity, singled out Noah as the righteous individual to carry out his plan for cleansing the earth. This divine plan involved a cataclysmic flood that would wash away the wickedness and allow for a fresh start. Entrusting Noah with the pivotal role of constructing the ark, God communicated his intentions clearly to preserve not only Noah's family, but also representatives of all animal species. This monumental task was a testament to Noah's unwavering faith and obedience to God's commandments. As Noah diligently embarked on the monumental task of building the ark, he faced a significant caveat from God: the exclusion of Nephilim from boarding the vessel. This condition underscores the severity of the corruption that had taken root, as Nephilim were believed to be the offspring of divine beings and humans, often associated with great wickedness and rebellion against God. By excluding them from the ark, God ensured the purity of the new beginning he intended to create through the flood. Noah's adherence to this directive further demonstrated his commitment to God's will and the righteousness necessary to withstand the impending deluge. Noah struggled to differentiate between the Nephilim, the purported offspring of fallen angels and humans, and regular humans. This ambiguity presented a moral and existential challenge as he embarked on the monumental task of building the ark. However, amidst this uncertainty, Noah remained steadfast in his commitment to follow God's commandments. Witnessing Noah's unwavering dedication, humanity was filled with awe and wonder. The sight of creatures, both great and small, gathering to seek refuge within the ark highlighted the magnitude of Noah's undertaking and the profound trust he placed in the divine plan. Amidst the chaos and uncertainty of the impending flood, Noah's faith served as a beacon of hope, offering solace and reassurance to those who witnessed the miraculous construction of the ark. Recognizing their ostracization, the Nephilim displayed a variety of responses. Some chose a covert approach, concealing their true nature by assuming the guise of ordinary humans. This tactic allowed them to navigate the human world without drawing attention to their celestial lineage, blending seamlessly into society's fabric. On the other hand, there were those who opted for a more confrontational stance, defiantly rebelling against the decree of divine authority. These rebellious Nephilim adamantly refused to adhere to God's command, openly challenging the established order. As predicted, the floodwaters rose uncontrollably, submerging the entire world in a cataclysmic event. In this apocalyptic scenario, Noah's Ark emerged as the solitary sanctuary amidst the engulfing deluge, serving as a symbol of hope and preservation amid the chaos. As the floodwaters raged on, devouring everything in their path, the Ark stood as humanity's last bastion, safeguarding life in its wooden embrace. The biblical tale of Noah's Ark epitomizes the resilience of the human spirit in the face of overwhelming adversity. Beyond its narrative significance, it embodies themes of faith, redemption, and the endurance of the human race amidst calamity. The decision to exclude the Nephilim from boarding the Ark was a crucial turning point in their story. Despite their extraordinary abilities and stature, they found themselves subject to the same fate as the rest of humanity when confronted with divine judgment. While their physical prowess may have seemed invincible, it ultimately proved insufficient in the face of God's wrath. This exclusion symbolized the limits of their power and the inevitability of their demise, despite their exceptional traits. The Nephilim's exclusion from the Ark serves as a poignant reminder of the consequences of hubris and the ultimate authority of divine will. Despite their formidable strength and capabilities, they were unable to withstand the full force of God's judgment. Across civilizations, the enduring legacy of the Nephilim served as a moral compass, guiding societies through the complexities of power dynamics and moral dilemmas. Whether portrayed as divine beings or fallen giants, their stories carried profound lessons about the balance between ambition and humility, strength and responsibility. As humanity grappled with its own struggles for dominance and survival, the myths of the Nephilim provided a lens through which to examine the essence of humanity itself, prompting reflection on the inherent vulnerabilities and potentials within each individual and society as a whole. In this way, the legacy of the Nephilim persisted not merely as relics of a bygone era, but as timeless parables embedded in the very fabric of human consciousness. The tale of Noah's Ark and the Nephilim is deeply imbued with spiritual significance, reflecting fundamental lessons about discernment and accountability. At its core, this saga portrays the imperative of distinguishing between good and evil and the repercussions of unchecked moral decay.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.